Today I'm sharing 4 of my all-time favorite cake fillings. One is with white chocolate, another one is with rich dark chocolate, and the other 2? I'm keeping them a surprise, you'll have to watch until the end to discover them. These are recipes I use all the time and honestly, I think every baker should know them. The first recipe I'm going to show you how to make is a delicious walnut cream. Boiled in milk with butter. It's a very old cream. A recipe that our great-grandmothers used to make, without eggs, aromatic and very tasty. First step, toast 300 g of walnuts, 10.5 ounces. Just like that, without adding fat, in a pan for a few minutes. Let the walnuts cool completely and then grind them. They must not be ground while hot because they become oily. Next, dissolve 20 g of cornstarch, 0.7 ounces or 2.5 tablespoons, with a bit of milk and set it aside for now. Separately, in a saucepan, add the milk. In total you'll use 250 milliliters, 1 cup. Add 200 g of sugar, 1 cup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, and stir constantly until it boils for a few minutes and the sugar has completely dissolved. At this point, when it reaches a strong boil, lower the heat and add the milk with the cornstarch mixture, stir a bit to combine, and add the ground walnuts. Mix well and let it boil for 1 or 2 minutes. Turn off the heat. Let it cool completely at room temperature. Add 500 g of soft butter, 1.1 pounds or about 2¼ cups. This is the texture the butter should have. I use 82% fat, unsalted. Margarine won't work. Beat for a few minutes to cream a bit and then add the walnut cream in several additions. It's very important that both the walnut cream and the butter are at the same temperature, room temperature. If the cream splits, don't worry, any butter-based cream fixes itself. If you beat it with a mixer at high speed for 10 or 15 minutes. Keep an eye on the cream and you'll see how it becomes creamy again. Let me tell you that on my channel you'll find many types of creams for filling, covering, and decorating your cakes, cupcakes, and any kind of dessert. In the end, the cream turns out smooth, fine, full of crunchy toasted walnut bits, a true delight. This walnut cream is one of those traditional recipes that never go out of style. It's rich, smooth, and naturally aromatic, all without using eggs. I love the texture, creamy, with tiny bits of toasted walnut that give it a perfect crunch. It holds up beautifully for piping, spreading, or layering in cakes. Fun fact, this type of recipe was often made by our great-grandmothers, using simple ingredients but lots of love. It's one of those timeless fillings that always impress. And now, don't go anywhere, up next we're making a silky, decadent chocolate cream you're going to love. This recipe is affordable and versatile. Ideal for filling sheet cakes, layer cakes, decorating cupcakes and making a wide variety of individual treats. It's a very easy recipe to follow, the best chocolate cream with only 4 ingredients. For cakes and fillings, this cream has no cream, no cornstarch, no flour, no gelatin, and no butter. It's a perfect cream. In a saucepan or skillet, place 500 g of sweetened condensed milk, 14 ounces or 1 can, and 100 g of unsweetened cocoa powder, 3.5 ounces or about 1 cup. Stir and mix well until the cocoa is fully incorporated. Then add 500 milliliters of milk, 2 cups, in several additions, mixing again. Bring the saucepan to the heat and cook the cream until it thickens. When it starts to boil, let it cook for about 5 minutes over medium heat. Add 250 g of dark chocolate, 9 ounces, to the mixture and stir gently until the chocolate is completely melted. Transfer the cream to another container and cover it with plastic wrap. Let it cool completely at room temperature and then refrigerate. Once chilled, you can use the cream as is to fill desserts, cakes, and decorate with a piping bag. The texture of this cream is perfect, and the flavor is exquisite. If it's your first time making this cream, you won't stop making it again. This amount is enough to fill and cover a 20 centimeters, 8-inch, cake that's 10 centimeters, 4 inches, tall. The optimal shelf life of this cream is 8 to 10 days in the fridge. You also have the option to freeze it for up to 2 months. When used as a chocolate filling or in desserts, it stays fresh for 5 to 8 days. As you can see, the cream pipes beautifully, it's firm and perfect. I use the Wilton 1M tip and the large tip number 1E to get the best result. I hope you're inspired to try this cream. It's delicious, budget-friendly, and very easy to make. Today we're going to make a delicious white chocolate cream that you can use to fill and decorate many desserts, cakes, and cupcakes. White chocolate cream is definitely one of my favorites. I love it because it pairs well with 1001 flavors. Vanilla, raspberry, lime, lemon, dark chocolate, it's the perfect cream. Melt 150 g of white chocolate, 5.3 ounces, in a double boiler or in the microwave. I prefer the double boiler because white chocolate is very delicate and can burn easily. This way you can control the temperature without adding more heat than necessary. Let the chocolate cool and set it aside. Here I show you the texture the butter should have. It should be like a pomade, soft but not melted. Add 250 g, 8.8 ounces or 1 1/8 cups, and beat at medium-high speed for 2 minutes or until it lightens in color. Add 250 g of powdered sugar, 8.8 ounces or 2 cups, or icing sugar, which equals about 11 heaping tablespoons, and add a little milk, in total 2 tablespoons. Add the sugar in 2 additions and mix a little with the mixer off to avoid a sugar cloud. This cream with a professional mixer turns out even better, but as in most of my tutorials I show you using a hand mixer for those who don't have a stand mixer. I think this helps a lot and builds confidence when they see the texture of the creams, and most importantly, using a hand mixer doesn't affect the firmness. When the cream has this texture, add the 150 g, 5.3 ounces, of melted and cooled white chocolate. This means the chocolate should still be liquid but not warm to the touch. Beat for 2 more minutes. The more you beat, the firmer the cream will be. This cream holds at room temperature for 1 day, in an airtight container in the fridge for 1 week, and it can also be frozen for up to 3 months. To defrost, let the white chocolate buttercream return to room temperature and rebeat it before. It's perfect with a firm, creamy, and smooth texture. Here I show you how to color this cream. I recommend gel food coloring. It gives much better results. With just 1 drop of each color, you get a very nice pastel tone. also show you how to add several colors in the same piping bag to decorate a cake with rosettes or cupcakes. They look very pretty this way. The nozzles I use are the Wilton 1M and the 1E nozzle. I love this one. I hope you liked today's recipe. I hope you try it and tell me what desserts you've made with this delicious cream. I also want to mention that on my channel you'll find many cream recipes like Italian meringue, Swiss buttercream, American buttercream, the famous French cream made with egg yolks, and many more creams for decorating and filling cakes, pastries, and cupcakes. In this video I'm going to show you how to make an Oreo cream without butter and without sugar. Very rich, smooth, and delicious. You can use it to fill your cakes but also to decorate with piping tips. As you can see, it's very firm, holds its shape well. And you can use it for any type of cake or cupcake decoration. Let's start with the recipe. Add 500 milliliters of cold plant-based cream, 2 cups, to a large bowl and start whipping on medium speed for half a minute, then switch to high speed until you get a firm texture. Next, mix 100 milliliters of condensed milk, just under half a cup, with 150 g of cream cheese, 5.3 ounces or 2/3 cup, and add to the whipped cream. In this recipe I don't use sugar because the plant-based cream already contains sugar, and the 100 milliliters of condensed milk balances it and makes it rich and sweet. So it doesn't happen to you like it did to me. I recommend choosing a large bowl before you start the recipe. I had to change bowls because the cream rose a lot. Add 300 g of whole Oreo cookies, 10.5 ounces. Before adding, crush them. I crushed mine with a very good food processor I have. I'll leave the link in the video description in case you want to check it out. But if you don't have any machine to crush the cookies, you can put them in a plastic bag and use a rolling pin to crush them until finely ground. Now our cream is ready. You see how easy it is. This is a type of cream I use a lot to fill and decorate my cakes. Everyone who tries this cream comes back for more. I hope you try it and that this tutorial was helpful. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of the video. I hope you use this Oreo cream a lot.